Hi guys, Vicki-Lynne here. I have a new restaurant review for you. Ruben and I actually went up to the Ethiopian Diamond to try some Ethiopian food. They are located up at 6120 North Broadway, and that's in the Edgewater area here in Chicago. And what a lovely little find that we came across. We have been talking about trying Ethiopian food since last year. But of course, with COVID and everything, that actually didn't happen. Um, but we actually decided to give it a go. And we happened to be up in that area. And so we went in. The staff is absolutely lovely there. We did advise that this was our very first time trying Ethiopian food. So they were, you know, offering us suggestions and, I wanted to make sure, of course, that their menu does say vegetarian. So I did want to make sure that their vegetarian dishes didn't have any dairy or anything in them. And actually, when I looked at the pamphlet, it does say right on it that all of the vegetarian dishes are 100% vegan. Um, so that was really great. And I'll insert a couple of pictures here of the food that we had. So on this time that we went, it was on a Sunday afternoon, and we actually kind of went quite early. It was about 4:30, just because we happened to be up in that area, and we just decided to hit it early and then come back down. So they serve lunch and dinner, and it's a very unique setting. They have a lot of pictures, paintings. It was still very quiet at that time, but they do a lot of takeout business there for sure. We did notice that. But the restaurant is large, and you could really tell that it's about the dining experience, about who you're with. People dining together, spending the time with their friends and family, talking, sharing food, and that is, I believe, how it is with Ethiopian food is what we took from it. There is a side area where a lot of the men were sitting and having coffee and chatting, and so it was a really great experience. The wait staff was wonderful. The owner actually came over, introduced himself, and just was making sure that we were having a good time. And we just explained that it was our first time. Again, everybody was very welcoming and wonderful. Did kind of just got the pamphlet. It just talked about the different blends and stuff. A lot of the spices are spices that you're probably aware of, like ground cardamom, cloves, garlic, ginger, turmeric, basil. But there was one that I'm not familiar with, which is the berberry, and then obviously the nigiri, which is the bread that they serve it with, which is gluten-free. It's almost spongy. It's almost like a crepe of some sort, very spongy. And you actually don't use utensils. You actually use the nigiri. So in the picture that I'll have in the beginning, and I can insert it again, you're actually using the nigiri to eat your food with, and they give you extra. And it was awesome. It was really interesting. Now, if you're having an issue, they're more than sorry. If you're having an issue, they're more than happy to give you utensils. Obviously, they just want you to enjoy your food. But we really enjoyed the whole experience of using our hands and picking. It was fun. So Ruben had the Tibbs sampler, which I believe had some meat in it, but not a lot. And I had the vegetarian sampler, which is actually vegan. And it actually came with 6 different dishes. And then it also had like a little kind of green salad in the middle, which was nice to have. It was just like lettuce and tomatoes with a little light kind of dressing of some sort. But it was very fresh. So if some of the spicy dishes were a little spicy for you, you could have a little bite of your salad, and it would just kind of like lighten up the heat in your mouth, which was really nice. But the dishes were just although they're using a lot of the same spices in each dish, the variety or the mixture that they used was so nice because it wasn't like it was the same flavors over and over again. Each individual dish, because there's 6, all were totally different. It was just so interesting. And with the sampler platters, you actually get 2 sambusas, which are, I'd like to say, very similar to samosas in the Indian culture. And so we picked the whole lentil ones and the potato carrot. They also had spinach, and then they had chicken or a beef, which obviously we didn't pick. But the potato and carrot one was delicious, and the whole lentil one obviously was delicious. Ruben's favorite was actually the potato carrot. And so in the vegetarian dishes, I had the shambra asa, which it says that the Ethiopian Diamond was the first to introduce this authentic vegetarian dish to Chicago, prepared from chickpea dough, cooked to look like a fish wat, which is a stew. And that's a spicy one, and that was actually one of my favorites. Another dish on there that I had was the yemisir wat, which is another spicy dish, and it's red lentils simmered in a spicy homemade diamond biar sauce. And I'm sure I'm butchering all these names, and I apologize to all the Ethiopians, but I'm doing my best. And I'll actually put a picture at the end so you guys can actually see from the menu. They were all just lovely. Also, there was the kik alicha, which is mild, and that was split peas, slow cooked in a mild sauce of spice, onion, garlic, and ginger. That was also delicious. Then we did the gomen, which was the chopped collard greens simmered in onions and garlic. The collard greens were the bomb. They were so delicious. That was another one of my very favorites. Then we had tikil gomen, which was the sliced cabbage and carrots cooked in a mild sauce. And then we had dinchich alich, which was also mild, and that was the potato and the carrots cooked in a mild sauce with onions, garlic, ginger, and Ethiopian spices. And they were all so lovely. There was so much there. Again, we had leftovers. We both brought leftovers home and are in Nigeri. And it was just a wonderful experience. So if you're looking for something new and you're looking for good vegan food, definitely give the Ethiopian Diamond a try. Again, the service was wonderful. Bring some friends, bring some family, go share a great meal. They're not going to rush you. It's about sharing food and family time together, and it's a great place to go. Hope you've enjoyed this, guys, and we'll be bringing you some more restaurant reviews. Next time, Ruben will be with me. See you soon.